Welcome back, everyone. Today, it is my delight to be introducing Resident Evil 7 with one of my favorite streamers on Twitch.
Oh, yeah.
The most wonderful Nikoheart. Right, I'm forever lurking. It's wonderful to actually be able to host a run for you. I don't think I've had the pleasure before, but yeah. Do you wanna introduce the run and what you're doing today, Nico?
Absolutely, Moon. You're cute. Thank you so much for your kind words there. So I'm Nikoheart. I play games with a steering wheel, but today we're going to be doing Resident Evil 7, specifically the 0D version, which I'll tell you about a little bit soon, on a steering wheel. So there's a few little bit of pre-requirements before we actually get into the run. I'm using a software called WASD or ReWASD to basically convert mouse and keyboard inputs into the steering wheel. It makes it so much easier, gives more range to actually move the mouse, and it allows us to go faster on a vroom vroom. Now, we are using the 0D version of this game, which is basically the Japanese censored version of this game. Essentially, it's faster, so why not really? And I think that's pretty much like all the pre-requirements for this run. I had a little bit of V-syncing issues earlier on. It was actually kind of messing up my capture card, but I managed to figure it out in the end. So it's all pretty good to go from here on out. Essentially, we're going to be going into the run. It's about about 2 or 3 minutes of just initial cutscenes. And we got Moon, who's going to be helping commentary a little bit as well, because I'm a little bit rusty with the run, I won't lie. Praying for a good lantern skip. I am going to be doing a safety save before lantern skip, because lantern skip has been giving me trouble. So I think we're all ready to go, and I'll be able to tell you when we can go and press the timer. So 3, 2, 1. Go. And cutscene immediately. It's one of the things about doing these runs with all the RE7 runners is that usually when they press start, they'll just bugger off for a moment and they'll go get a drink or something or go to the toilet, because you've got literally ample time right now to be able to just jam about for a little bit. Also, I forgot to mention as well, as a initial incentive for the run, it's a very last minute incentive, but if we do get, where is it? If we do raise $100, we got confetti cannons to let off. So if we do get $100 within our run, which I think we just got a donation as well, didn't we?
Yes, we did. I was going to mention that after you got the incentive. I was
so 80 to go then.
Yeah, so, as Nico mentioned, the confetti cannon incentive. And I have to say a huge thank you to Axington, who was the commentator for the last run, donating £20. And he says, thank you for having us. I'm looking forward to the rest of the marathon. Thank you, Axington. Really appreciate the $20 donation, my friend. And excellent run. Simpsons Hit and Run, always a classic.
Absolute classic, Simpsons Hit and Run. It was fun to watch CTS on doing the socks. So I love that socks is becoming quite a popular niche as well. So definitely everybody, if you want to find a new and interesting way to play a game, definitely do with socks. It's convenient in the funniest ways, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it's one of those things. It's just it adds a difficulty. I have
it's not CTD. Gloves. Sorry, CTD, not CTS. I'm calling in crazy tone socks now.
That's it now. Name change is imminent.
It's going to happen at some point. Petition when?
That's it. We're all going to be in this chat now.
Exactly. Essentially, what's going on right now within the story is basically Mia sent Ethan. It's Ethan, isn't it? I'm terrible with the storyline. Yes. Sent Ethan a video, so basically saying don't come find me. So what does Ethan do? Go find her. So we're kind of finding our way to just tracing the source of where the origin of the videos are coming from, and we're going over to this house over here for hopefully some kind of evidential proof that maybe we might just be able to find Mia, and that's where everything starts to kick off. And now, after playing RE Village, I love how when we get to replay this, how the story starts to make more sense. I don't want to do too much spoilies if you haven't played RE Village, but the transience of where the story starts and technically finishes is actually pretty cool. So,
it goes wild.
Yeah,
they really run with it in 8, and they really
an absolute left turn that you would never have expected, and it's really damn cool. Also, it was funny when I was in practice when I said accept a gift. I actually bowed at a crouch, and I was technically I'm bowing to accepting a gift. I don't know, it's funny. So we get to meet our first friend here, which is by the name of Jack. Jack is not a friend of ours. He's kind of a friend, but not really a friend. But definitely at points he's not our friend. So we'll be having some good fun with him later. Also, I think I saw something in the chat. Did you want to say?
Yes, we do have another $20 donation from ICU. Cheering you on from downstairs. Go! With a big smile. Thank you, ICU.
I've got ICU and kids over for a few days, so they're downstairs watching me, cheering me on. So thank you guys for the donations. Oh, bless.
I want to hear some background cheering. That's what we want to get going on. I need those loud cheers coming from downstairs.
So we're going to be doing our first little thing here, which is called the reset. Basically, when you see that little thing in the top left-hand corner, it's going to allow us to basically continue forwards at the most accelerated speed. It just helps with the timer and going forwards, because you actually do slow down a little bit there initially. The next thing we're going to be doing is crouching under here to basically unlock a hidden door, and it's just going to help us to to maneuver around this house, because it's not easy to find places. Now, this is the first time that we're going to show this off. This is actually changing the frame rates so that we can get through here a little bit quicker. Whilst we're actually changing the frame rates, we're actually going to be holding forwards when we go back into the menu, so that we can continue going forwards at that faster speed as we mentioned earlier on. And then this guy can climb ladders.
I'm honestly mesmerized by your feet movement, Nico.
I mean, look, it does help me to go forwards. You think about it, you're gonna accelerate. You should probably put the pedal to the metal. Am I right? Maybe.
I like it. Yeah, no, definitely.
We are going to be coming up to another strategy very, very shortly. Now, this actually took me a while to learn when I was initially learning the run. Excuse me. Basically, what you're going to be doing, if I could not choke on my own spit, is we're going to be holding left and looking at the wall as we're going through, because there's actually a dead body there's an animation of a dead body that will pop up. And the way to skip is that we're going to be holding left whilst looking at the wall, and that will just completely skip that animation. So here we go. Probably falls a little bit myself.
Full of those little tricks. I'm very fortunate to have actually spent a lot of time running this game.
Exactly.
So it's nice to host a game that I really know well.
Yeah.
And Nico, your commentary's been fantastic.
Thank you.
It's really good.
My commentary is garbage because I haven't run this in a long time. So obviously, Moon Rooms is here to save the day. Do we have any other donations right now? Because we got a bit of downtime, I guess.
Yeah, we got another unskippable cutscene, which is probably a synonymous thing for RE7, but it's quite. But yeah, we have another $20 donation.
Amazing.
So out of the £100 target, we are up to $60 already. So Ghost Boy. Oops, sorry, Nico.
No, I was gonna say we're nearing the confetti cannon already. Like, say if we do if we do get the 200, I'll see if I can find another. I've got 2 confetti cannons, so if we get another 100 afterwards, we can probably do 2.
Nico, I feel like I'd have fun around your house with just confetti cannons everywhere. There seems to just be you just enter a room, there's just confetti cannons everywhere.
That's kind of what happened when I had a few friends over. We were DJing the other day, and I just thought, screw it, confetti cannon. So whilst we're blasting out tunes, confetti cannons, and mess to clean up the morning afterwards.
Right, I'm going to run through some donations because we are going to confetti cannon. Ghostboy259 saying, good luck, Nico, with the $20. Ghostboy, thank you so much for the $20. And Jay Matcha with the $50 donation, putting us over the target already.
Amazing.
He says, go, Nico. Eyebrow Daddy is proud of you. There we go.
Not even 7 minutes into the run and $100 raised. You guys are amazing. But you know what's also amazing? It's confetti cannons.
Oh, I'm excited for this.
Way!
Oh, I love the way it rains.
And it's all over my keyboard and my desk and everything.
There we go.
Oh, it actually landed on my camera. That's hilarious. Guys, that's now $90 to the next confetti cannon. So we're already celebrating a fantastic run and fantastic support towards the charity. So this is why we celebrate with confetti cannons, because you guys are fantastic. Thank you guys so much for already $110 raised. There's a confetti cannon right there. No, there's confetti right here. I'm going to leave it there.
That's cute. I want you to be buried in confetti by the end of the run, chat, so
Like, if we do get more than, if we get 300, I'm literally going to peg it downstairs to grab, like, more confetti cannons. I'm legit. Every $100 confetti cannon, if I have to, like literally run out of the room, I will, okay?
We'll have to send ITU out to the shops to get more confetti cannons.
I've got, like, 8 left, so... Because I ordered 26 per time, so... It's affordable. Anyway, we should probably talk about the law and stuff right now, shouldn't we?
Yeah.
So
just
yeah, so we met Mia. Mia doesn't realize that she actually sent the video to us, so she's kind of like trying to realize what's going on. So we break her out, and all is groovy. And we're gonna look at this doll because this doll is amazing. Give it a lick. It tastes just like raisins. We're gonna be trying to put our hands on this wall, but we're gonna listen out for a little door, if you can hear it.
That doll is the good luck doll. Everybody grabs it.
There's the door sound. And then we should get a fast exit with Mia. There it is. Okay, good. That was relatively fast, so can't complain.
What Nico was doing there is he was stood on a very specific trigger point that we need to be away from Mia for the actual trigger cutscene for that. So that's kind of like the optimal setup for that. So, yeah, really well done. Do you do the optimal Mia stand-up?
Okay, so that is like tricky for me to do in the wheel, so I might just go into...
I was going to say.
Yeah, I've done it once before. I think I did it in my personal best, but the rest of the attempts, it's extremely hard to like line yourself up perfectly, so we'll just do what we can. I love all the confetti on the floor as well.
It's adding a lot. ICU has donated another $10, which puts us up to 130, I think. The run chat wants us to cheer loudly, but we shall just donate instead. Love it. Thank you for another $10.
Thank you, ICU. Thank you, Ghost Boy. Thank you, Jay Matcher. You guys, my goodness me. You guys already raising so much for Able Gamers. And the charity is an amazing, amazing charity as well. They do so much for people with disabilities, trying to provide like different form of controllers so that they can actually play games. They do so much for people. So thank you so much for raising a great amount of money for a great charity. Seriously.
Yeah, no, as I said before, I watched a video on some of the controllers they created for people. It's insane, like how amazingly creative they've gotten to give people a playing experience on par.
Absolutely.
It's awesome to see.
Like I've seen recently as well, something by the name of Handy Capable Sean. He actually plays. He has to have a breathing tube so he can actually operate as well, but he actually plays a lot with his feet. I think it was, or something. I think it might be hand or feet, something like that. But it's still crazy, like some of the controller types that that people are able to use. That was actually like on par with it going fast, so that's not bad. Actually.
Yeah, you hit the right trigger there. Yeah. So what for a non-steering wheel run, what you do, you just stand there, you look to the left, you tap forward like 4 times, but it's so precise. You just can't do it with a steering wheel, I should say.
Ow, 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 ow. Ow, 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 ow. That's actually not a bad position.
She's alright. Interesting thing you can do with a mouse there, if you kind of look left, right as that animation plays, you can actually get a quick animation there. If on the quick kill. So what you do is you get the quick kill being behind her, and as she turns, you look left, and actually triggers a very fast axe to the head animation. It's really, really quite a. It's really hard. It's really weird when you see it, but it's actually quite a lot of time safe. It's really good.
All right, so we have to wait just behind there so that we can actually trigger. Wait for the trigger of the phone call, so then we can then make our way through. Now, the axe that we got beforehand, we do need to re-pick back up because we're going to be using that a little bit later. I don't think we're taking that much damage at the moment, so the next bit should be all right for when we go fight Mia again. Did I say again? I mean,
spoilers.
Spoily! But we are going to be picking up a fuse in a second as well, because that's going to help us to actually go up in a moment. Because right now you can't actually activate the wench to let down the ladder. We have to go get this fuse, because the fuse is the saving grace of this house. Because as we all know, electricity in like a barren wasteland of houses is always on point, isn't it?
Yeah, you know, there's a running theme I'm noticing with abandoned houses that I never really put together before. I'm gonna say with the steering wheel is I'm gonna say the quick kills are impossible to do with Mia, right?
I actually got it once.
You got the one-hit Mia with
Yes, I did.
I'm really impressed. Call me impressed, my friend.
Well, we'll see what happens anyway. Like, I mean, honestly, you never know when it comes to the steering wheel, because obviously you're not going to get as accurate with, like, say, mouse and keyboard. I have to, like, operate on a, like, slow turn basis, but if we can get it, then, you know, absolute GG's basically all around.
Also, just to shout out, the first Zero D sort of proper changes here at this cutscene. You're gonna see the screen go black.
Is that meant to be a screwdriver as well? Instead of
yes,
a pitchfork?
yeah. So I think I'm not sure what it is. Like a garden fork, isn't it?
Yeah. I think it's
Some
like
people call it a sty.
Something like that, yeah. Basically, right now we actually have our hand and arm. In the actual main version of this game, this whole arm will be basically a stub. So I guess like Japanese audiences for video games doesn't like dismembered body parts too much, because there's another part later on where in the main game there will be like a half of a head chopped off, but in this version you'll see what happens. It's kind of hilarious actually. Now I need to equip my axe. I keep on forgetting to do that sometimes, and I keep on accidentally putting my feet on confetti, so my feet are slipping off the pedal. But we are going to do a little bit of setup here so that we can actually get to Mia quicker to be able to get that like hopeful quick kill. We're going to go up the ladder once. Look at this little black dot there. Look down a tiny bit, and when Mia drops, we're going to crouch. Yeah, not fast kill.
So you can tell by the noise more than anything when you get the quick kill.
Oh,
It's like a really cool noise when it happens.
We're dead. We take a lot of health, but it doesn't matter if we are, you know, this damaged. We still done it. Now all we got to do around like right now is literally just kind of like run about, because it's now kind of on a timer basis.
Yeah.
And then we'll get a little classic infamous line in Japanese. I'm sure everyone knows the line. Please say it in the chat if you know what the line is.
Just a quick question from the chat asking how much faster the Japanese version is. I think it's about 25 to 30 seconds, depending on your frame rates you run at, because one of the cutscenes saves like 7 seconds, and I think the other one's 21, if I'm precise, and I think there's one or two other little bits where it saves time. So I think it's around 30 seconds.
Moon Runes is your lore
scenario.
boy. I've only picked this run up like this week again, because I used to run this a lot like last year. I haven't had the chance to run it a lot recently, so it's nice to actually like re-hear some of the lore. So thank you, Moon Runes, for being the smart boy between us two.
It's only because I must have over 1,000 hours.
At
in this
least,
game.
yeah. Technically, you might have more hours than me in Alien Isolation than you do for RE, so that's actually impressive.
Yeah, I would imagine so. Yeah, I mean, this is. God, I did this for a year straight.
You did. And like I say, that's impressive as well.
I did get another £10 donation or a $10 donation from Billimus saying, let's go. So thank you for that donation, Billimus. Sorry, I was trying to get in, but we're in a bit of a busy part to run, so...
I know, like, it's hard when, like, natural conversation happens sometimes, because we forget about the important thing sometimes, which is the kindness of you guys. So again, thank you all so much for your incredible donations. Billimus, thank you for the $10 donation as well. Now, we're presented with a little cutscene here. Now, for those who played RE Village, but for this little cutscene here, here's see, there's a good sign of Zero D, if you just saw that. So he just chopped his arm. Yeah, this arm is still on him. That's exactly what Zero D is. They don't like, within the video games, they don't like the dismemberment. So the chopped arm magically reappears. GG. We get to eat some delicious food on the table. You know, they're treating us to a 5-course meal. You know, not even a 4-course, a 5-course.
I think Ethan's grateful.
I was hoping that it would be spam, not meat, but you know what? It'll still do. Marge goes away, like all kinds of like, you know, just mad because like we ate. Our tongue gets a little bit daggered into, which is you know, the true taste of the food that we're eating. Just wants to allow us to have just that little bit more of an essence of taste by allowing the blood vessels to flow within the taste of food. I'm making this more gross than it should be. And then they get a phone call, they make their way out, and we're kind of left with Grandma over here. So, you know, just this whole scene, we should try to get the hell out of Dodge, shouldn't we? So what we're going to do is we're going to try to hold forwards and just, we kind of like get to an animation where we topple over. And then we're going to be making our way to towards Jack again, but we're going to try to do like a little bit of a fast skip. Now, if I don't get the fast skip for this key, I might just quickly reset because we do take a bit of damage in this bit also. So, here comes Jack.
So
right
this bit is terrifying
nice.
on Madhouse.
Oh, I can only imagine.
Like, it's just so bad on Madhouse.
That's the best I've done all practice,
so
by the way. That's the best I've done all
that
practice.
was perfect.
So, I'm actually super proud of that.
No, that was amazing.
Yeah, like, I've never actually done that. I don't think I've even done that good in my PB, so I'm actually super proud of that. Right, so, we've now got the key from Jack. We basically went to the door because that kind of, I think that triggers a little thing, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember exactly what it triggers, but once we look at it, we head back. We're going to try to continue basically with the rest of the game. We're now going to go up here. Now, there is a chance that you can get the fast telephone, but I've only got it once in practice. It's super hard to do. I think if you do something like that, sometimes it can work, but not all the time. So what you do is you'll go to the door, go through it, the phone will start, we'll listen to the phone call, we'll then go and get some stuff out of the box. And then we're going to continue with the rest of the game. We're going to trigger another cutscene for which we'll get a key. Not a key, a knife. They both begin with K. I got confused. And then we'll be facing Jack again. Now, this first, like, Jack fight is something that, like, I've kind of got down. Not really. It can be a little bit tricky sometimes. So we're going to see how this works. Right, so, want to basically get that's I think it's all of them, isn't it? Or do we need the dirty coin? Yes, we do.
You don't need the coin now.
We don't really need it, but I'm going to pick it up anyway. Usually there is a pattern for picking them up, but I don't remember it off the top of my head. There is a little bit of a trigger here. What we have to do is we have to hit this little wall here. Then you can start hitting a bang straight away. If you don't hit that little trigger there, then you don't actually get to talk to our lovely friend over here, who's going to actually try to help us, and then not help us in a moment. So, he's a nice guy. He's a nice guy. He's a nice guy.
Yeah, I mean, I think given the situation, he could have been a little more helpful.
Yeah, I mean, he's kind of accusing us a lot initially. I mean, I would be just as inquisitive to the situation of like, you know, just a little bit of worry, if you know what I mean, because this is there's a missing persons report of like up to 4 or 5 people, I think it is, and you see somebody in the place that's not really up to the task of who's missing. So that's definitely a case of major concern, and you know, trying to put at the precipice of that wall, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I think you're already up to the point in start blasting and ask questions later.
I mean, at least he's helpful enough to give us a knife. I mean, that's always a valid kind of point in case for survival in a missing person's house, surely, right?
Hand out the knives. Rules to live by.
Exactly. Is that like one of the rules of the internet, maybe?
Yeah, I think so.
So, when we get to a point of being able to be active, I'm going to do a quick bit of inventory management, just so that I can actually make things a little bit more accessible. So, right, what I want to do is... Actually, no, I think that's fine. I was actually a little bit worried earlier on, but another thing I will do is make sure that I've got my enhanced ammo on, because that is always going to be handy. What I do for the weapon selection is I actually bind multiple inputs on the same key. So if I press it once, it'll be what's on item selection 1. If I press it twice, it's on number 2. And again, triple is on 3. I don't really need to use 4 too much, so I just leave it on 1, 2, and 3 for my input selection, basically. Now,
so this fight's all about hitting damage thresholds. It's be interesting to see it done.
Here's the difference with the Series D version again. So I saw somebody in the chat saying Deputy Shovel, because there goes a shovel into the head. In the main version, you would see his head get decapitated, but his head's still on there, so that's a funny thing that happens. 2, 3. Now I'm going to run, select my gun. He's going to hit this. 1, 2. Then I'm going to make my way to the car.
I really like that saw strategy.
And I think if I aim about here, I should be able to get his head. Let's see if I can get it. No, I didn't do enough damage.
All right.
Oh, did I?
Backup time.
Okay, that's fine. So I'm gonna get the car key for now.
I don't know why you took the second bit. That was weird.
I don't know. What I'll do for the meantime
would just be the first
is I can put these away.
So you get a bit of time here now while Jack's getting out of the car. You need to get rid of some items to create space in your inventory. So you need to get rid of both the defense, the key, and yeah, the gun. You don't really need the glasses, but it's now you've just got to try and trigger Jack. He'll blow up, and as long as you're by the stairs, you're pretty much okay.
I'm just going to do one more inventory management before we do it, which is going to move a few things over to the left, and then we'll continue with the rest of the run. So we're going to get rid of the glasses. We're going to use this bit here to bring over. Bring it over, and then we're good to go. We're going to get this gun down here. We're going to also change it to the enhanced ammo as well. In a second once we go up. Now there is a fast strat to be able to get the little dog heads from this picture frame. I have never been able to get it, even on keyboard and mouse, so I'm just going to do it normally. I have no idea how some people do it, but it's basically like a fast grab for it, so it's kind of interesting. Now, here's where I'm actually going to do the inventory management. I'm actually going to move the knife over to here, which I could have done earlier, actually. That was the inventory management that I was forgetting to do, is that I could just put it to 4. So we can allow the gun to go to the first slots. Like I say, I haven't run this in a while, so it's allowed for like the mistakes of inventory management. Inventory management in Resident Evil games is so like paramount. You need to get good. You need to get good on that, basically. So now that we got the gun, I'm gonna get the ammo. I'm going the right way, yeah. I think
yes.
Yes.
Yeah. No, you've done it because you just need to go through here now.
Like, I always get confused in that little bit if I continue going forwards, if I go back into the room. Now I've got to go get the clock pendulum. I'm going to make our way up the stairs to go get another dog head. And then we're going to be finding a sort of like a statue that we're going to be using for shadow puzzles, which is always it's always a fun bit, especially on the wheel. You'll see just how fun it is. Now there is a little bit of a fast strap for this door. I'm not the most good. I'm not good at it, so I'm not going to bother with the fast strap. But we're going to open up the book, get the dog pendant statue thing, make our way into the bathroom, and we're going to get greeted with another lovely cutscene in a second.
Yeah, the fast door is super dependent on timing. It's really tight.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I imagine without being able to do a quick 180, it would be really difficult.
Yeah, absolutely. So here's Jack again. He found us. And the fun thing that we're going to do is shoot his legs so we can go past him. Nice.
It's one of my favourite parts of the run, this.
It's a little bit slow, but that'll do. We're going to be getting another clock head in a second by adding the clock pendulum to this clock here. If I can actually get to it quickly. So that might be a little bit slow, but so I'm going to change to my other gun here. Yeah, so he's coming around here. It's a little bit awkward of timing, so we're probably going to get the bit where he's going to come through the wall. I'm going to try to aim him a little bit. If we don't get it, it's not an issue because, like, because at least we'll still be able to get him. We'll just shoot his leg. We'll come back to him in a little moment. We'll have to wake him up with shooting his head like about 10 times. He'll wake up then, and then he'll start making his way towards us. There's like a fast strat, there's a slow strat. This is going to be the slow strat. Here comes my favorite part of this bit, which is where we have to align the Sky Hunter birds with this. I actually got it not too bad. Not too bad.
Oh my god, that looks absolutely disgusting.
It's garbage.
Oh, how fast does it move? Oh, trying to line that up must be a nightmare. Holy moly, Nico.
Yep.
Oh god.
How do you do the
as a mouse and keyboard runner, that just made me anxious.
And Nico with the C in the chat is saying, are we going to do out of bounds? Yes. Yes, we are. I am actually relatively okay with doing the out of bounds, surprisingly. So get ready for those who have not seen me do out of bounds on the steering wheel for out of bounds. And now, if you don't know what out of bounds is, we're basically going to be skipping a good deal of the game by basically using that wall there to go out through, to go through it. And we're going to fall into a certain trigger point. And we're going to go into a part where we can get like the next little key card. It's a really cool run technique. Here we go. So we're going to be changing the frame rate so we can actually get past Jack. We're going to go back to the variable bit rates. Here we go.
It helps with frame rate changing, helps with our hitbox. Which is,
I didn't do it. I didn't do it. Or I did.
Pretty sure.
Okay, I didn't even hold
okay.
right.
Yeah, I was going to say that looked fine.
I didn't even hold right.
Perfectly fine.
I didn't hold right. How did I do that?
You don't have to. It just makes it a little more.
Sure.
You can just let him throw you out of bounds. Yeah, you don't have to hold. At least on my, you can just sort of like get chucked out. It's very it's a bit finicky though if you're not holding right. Just kind of slots you into the right position.
There we go. I always have to pause there so that it can load this little area. I figured that out like last night. Get the main gun because we're going to be hitting this guy, this lovely guy here with a enhanced gun bullets. Open up these specific the specific doors here. For the third one to now have another mutant guy, and we're going to get a key and then make our way casually through. But yeah, for a second I didn't think I was going to make that out of bounds, but it resulted well because I was like, usually I would hold right in that bit just to help me like push myself through, but you know what? No problem. No problem at all.
No, that was fine. Like, I
mean, think about it as well. First try. So that's always a good time. First try. Why did you do the eagle puzzle?
No, that was perfect.
Why did you do the eagle puzzle to not go through the door? Because that actually deloads Jack from what I remember.
Yes. No. No. It's a trigger point as well. You need it to advance the story. I don't think it triggers. I don't think you can trigger Jack 2 without it. But I'm not entirely sure.
All right.
But you do have to. It's mandatory trigger for the game to proceed.
Excuse me. Can you give me a chance to hit you? What? That didn't work out.
Okay.
There we go.
No, that's okay. That's okay. It's okay. Yeah, that's fine now. It was a little rough there.
Yeah.
He was really going ham.
There we go. Okay. Alright, here we go.
So yeah, it is. The eagle thing is trigger based. It's needed to. I think it's needed to trigger this fight. Actually, I think if you haven't done it, you can't actually trigger this.
Oh, come on, reload. Oh, lucky.
Nice. No, perfect. That was a good shot.
Nice.
We're looking out for a dialogue line here as well that will allow us to use their nice. Perfect. That was a decent fight considering the start.
That was not bad. That was like best I've done in practice. So what I will do just very, very quickly, I know that I don't have to because we haven't taken that much damage, but just for the sake of marathon safety, I will quickly take a heal here. So that's not a heal. I'm going to make my way then. Usually
there's one just through the door. There's a chance for one to spawn just here if you look on top of the barrel, or you're a bit past it.
There is another one coming up very soon as well, if I remember rightly. So, all right. So that is going pretty well so far. FPS in game, okay. That was weird. I don't.
Yeah, that was a
I have
weird
no idea what happened there. That was strange. Right, do we have some donations?
Considering this is a reloaded show, we do. I was gonna wait until we were in here, but Teddy and Jake donated $10. Didn't leave a message, but thank you, Teddy and Jake. Appreciate that. And then Nico, who made the commitment that if you got out of bounds first time, he would donate $10, and follows up with that. And he put, "I'm a man of my word." Jesus Christ, you're nuts, bud.
Oh, that was like.
So thank you so much.
I love doing that out of bounds. Like when you can get that, it's such a satisfying thing. Like I say, especially on the steering wheel. Doing out of bounds on the steering wheel is like no mean feat at the same time. So it's great to be actually able. Oh, should I probably deload some of my inventory?
You might need to get rid of.
Yeah.
This is the part where you need to get No, you're okay because you get rid of all the dogs.
I just need to get rid of that.
You don't need those
ammo.
bullets.
Yeah.
You don't need the bullets. Yeah, it's the ammo.
Cool. Right. Let's go. Okay, so we're going to do a little bit of a skip here. Now, what we do is we basically go into the store, out of the store, and then it will trigger the telephone call with Zoe. There we go. And there we go. Right. Now, as I mentioned, we are going to be trying to take a safety save before we get to the point of doing the lantern skip and Marge, because I've been having a lot of trouble with the lantern skip. It seems to be like, you know, when you try to retry a lot of the times, like, it doesn't actually allow you to remove the floorboards. So that's why I'm going to have a safety save, so I can go, like, on a proper reset basis, so that we'll do the whole, like, the whole sequence of events, essentially. So if we manage to get the lantern skip first try, I will actually donate $10 myself.
I will match that as well.
Sounds like a plan.
Lantern skip's not an easy skip even on KBM, so you know if we get it first try, let's go, guys.
Yeah, that sounds like a good
I
plan.
think we're getting close to another confetti cannon.
We are really, aren't we?
170?
How many more are we?
170.
Is it 170?
Might be 180. I lost count.
I think it might be 140. No, 160 actually.
Right. Yeah, 160.
Chat, who's been keeping count?
Yeah, somebody.
All right, now it's time to make our way to the old house. And this is where the fun begins. $50 left. Thank you, Corey. Thank you. This is where the fun begins, because we're going to be spending a lot of time with Marge over here. And Marge is just bat crazy, basically. Just absolutely. Thank you, ICU. Just in case we run out of confetti cannons, my friend ICU, who's staying over here for a few days, has put one outside my door. All right, we're going to be shooting this little bug thing here. I mean, it's not really the best technique here, but it is what it is. Can I...
It's using the saw is just safest. It's not the quickest, but you can just saw them both and get rid of them. I mean, it gets the job done in a decently quick time. The strat is like 3 enhanced ammo for the first one out of your G17, and then like 1 bloody... What the hell's Wesker? What the hell's the name of the gun?
Right. Here we're going to do another FPS toggle, so we can get through this door a little bit quicker. So I'm going to bring this down now to 60. Oh, no. Why did I change that there? Okay, phew. We're going to change the FPS down to 60 now. I'm going to be holding the sword. Oh, damn it. I didn't get it. Okay, so we've got to retry there because we didn't get that on the first try. So, gun, please.
I use 30 FPS there. I don't know if it's easier on
60
30.
usually works out just fine. But I think I didn't do it quick enough. So let's find out. Usually when you first see your hands like around here is when you go to graphics to 60. Okay.
Yeah, and then you got to sort of aim for the door handle.
Weird. Maybe I need to start it with variable. So hold on. Let's see. Variable. Let's try 30 then if that's the case. I've always done with 60 and it's worked just fine. So let's do that again.
Yeah, Nico's another runner. He says 30 is easier.
Okay.
It can be done on variable. It's just that I thought it was a lot harder. Because, again, guys, what we're doing here when we change the FPS is manipulating the
I'm
boxes.
not getting it. I'm really not getting it. I don't know what's going on. Hold on. This is very strange. Like, I got this, like, in perfect, but, like, within my practice, so I'm a bit, like, I got to hold,
The backup is to go through this door and then, just run through the other door normally.
Okay. This is weird.
So what I would do is if you run to the other door,
right.
Then it'll trigger the cutscene there, and then you can run back through that door.
Okay.
But you will need to retry.
Okay. That's annoying. That's annoying. Obviously, I don't usually have that much of an issue, but, you know, if we do have issues, we'll try to just do the alternative. So this one here, yeah?
Yeah, so it'll trigger it here, and then you can just run off and go through the other doors normally.
All right. So it's a little bit of a time loss.
That's just a backup.
Yeah, like I say, it's a bit of a time loss. Unfortunately, when things like that... Can I crash, please? Thank you. When things like that happen, we just roll with the punches, basically. Roll the punches. Wrong way. I just realized, wrong way. That's later. That's later. Oh, God. Why is she there? Okay. Ooh, this is going to be interesting. Right, stone statuettes. This is going to be fun.
This is where you'd make the safety same as well, Nico. That
Yep, we'll do that in a moment. That was alright, actually. That was, like, not fast, but, you know, like, the stone statues are just not fun at all. So, okay, so it's around here somewhere, isn't it? Over here?
Yep, just down there.
Cool. Right, it's time to throw a safety save, so we do new save data, and I've reached my maximum, so, oh boy. I'm going to save it to the last one. And, alright, let's continue. Let's continue, so... Oh. Let's hope for first try lantern skip, shall we? Let's hope, because... Again, this has been causing me nothing but hassle, so I'm hoping that we'll be able to get this so we can actually progress with the game, because when I did this one time, like, I got it in practice, I managed to get the lantern skip without the Marge growl, which meant that I technically soft-locked myself, like, after I'd done the whole thing, so I couldn't actually progress past this wall because it was just kept as an invisible wall, and I just could not make my way through. So that's actually technically a whole force reset, which is it's a shame, especially in a marathon.
It's extremely rare, so I was surprised when you said you'd soft lock it.
Hooray for amazing rare luck that I get. Right, so the next thing we're going to be getting is actually quite a useful tool throughout the rest of the game. Going to shoot this fly first. This little like anchor wheel, like not anchor, but this wheel is going to be helpful for getting through quite a few areas throughout the rest of the run. So let's put it on here, and wheel spin that wheel. Hee hee references. Anyway, and we're going to make our way back through where we just were. I am actually going to shoot that the bug thing again. I'll shoot a few more times. Just for safety's sake. Now, if we're going to find Marge here in a second, we're going to go around to the right of her.
Yeah, there's an extremely tight little bit where you can squeeze through with that aggro in her there, which she just allows you to get through painlessly.
And I'm just going to make sure I get rid of these bugs here. Okay, that's one. That'll be fine. Usually those bugs can interrupt you when you're actually doing the wheel, so I think if you get at least one, that's going to be enough. I was going to say that bug is still there.
Yeah, no, they're a little annoying. But...
Okay. Now we've got the crow key. The crow key is going to help to unlock another door very, very shortly, which is after we've encountered Marge again. Now, before we do that, I am actually going to bring back my enhanced ammo for no reason. We're going to go and make sure we've got enhanced ammo on our pistol. We have. So what we need to do is we need to do one shot from this gun and then 4 shots from the pistol. And that will cause like a quick kill for Marge, for her to fall down behind us. So we get pushed down. The floorboards behind us are going to break. We're going to go fall down into this pit where there's a lovely little ladder for us to go back up as well. And then let's do the quick kill then. Okay, here we go. 1. Perfect. And that should be it. Yep, that's when you hear that. That's basically the sound of Marge falling. So happy days. Now we're gonna get the crow key. That's the scorpion key. Fantastic.
I'm gonna take action to get your voice line into the game instead of Marge's for that.
Oh, please do. Please do. I've actually done a thing recently for Sonic 3 and Knuckles with the air modification where the whole game is basically done in my voice. It's actually a hilarious thing. Like the music is like actually redone as well with the main melodies in my voice. Like, you know, like a little one sample that's melodized. It's amazing. Okay, so here we go. Let's hope that we can get the lantern skip first try, right? Here we go. Is there an issue with the voice of Moon Runes? It could be.
Am I okay now?
Is he okay now, guys? Can we confirm? Because it could be a case of the It could be the case of the. Oh, it's fine now. Okay, good. Right, here we go.
Good. Good luck.
Thank you. Okay. No, we didn't get that first try. We didn't get first try, unfortunately.
You've got the backup, though. You'll get the backup. So it should trigger now.
Oh, okay. I've got that little lock there again.
Yeah, so it should be done now. You should be able to just drop down.
Okay.
Oh, no, you've locked.
Yep, I've locked.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Okay.
It's fine. It's fine. There you go. You can drop. Yeah,
so, half first try? Half first try? We'll see. We'll see if this works in a sense where I don't get that soft lock, but we'll see. We'll see how this goes. Like I say, if we do get a pure soft lock and we can't progress, then we'll have to reset a lot. Basically, is the case because you saw that bit where I couldn't get past. That's that wall, that invisible wall that I couldn't get through. So we'll see how the rest of this bit goes. If it means that we can't get, if we screw it up, then we'll probably have to lose like about 5 to 10 minutes, sadly. So
there's a way round. You could, because you can just come back through the tunnel. I think.
Okay. Well, we'll see what happens in a second.
Through that way. We'll see. We'll come up with them. We'll be rooting on the fly.
Damn it. Okay, so there is actually a quick way to kill Marge in this section. I didn't get it, unfortunately, so we're going to do another strat here, which is looking up. Then looking down here, then Marge should be here.
The absolute fast strat here now doesn't ever leave the stairs. It's so wild.
Wow. Okay. Ow. Oh, come on. She's stuck over there? Okay.
Yeah, it can happen.
Come on. That'd be great if you could die, please. I think she's nearly done.
Yeah, she's done.
Cool.
She's done.
All right, so whilst we're waiting for her to die, we're going to shoot this box. We're going to heal up quickly because I am near death, which is always a fantastic time. But at least I've got a little bit faster than I have done in practice, so that's all good.
That was a very solid fight for a keyboard, trust me.
For the wheel, you mean?
Yeah, sorry for the wheel. I've seen many KBM runners just absolutely. Once you get out of sync there, it can it can be very difficult to recover because she like does a lot of stun and knockbacks that just really take forever. They're long animations.
For real. All right, so let's see if we can get a fast fall. Yep, we got a fast fall. So let's see if I've soft locked. If I've soft locked, then you're gonna have to help me route around because I don't remember the routes normally. So praying for no soft lock.
So Corey donated, or Crazy donated $10 and said, definitely first try, no issue there, bro.
Okay, so for the meantime, we've got to make our way through because we're going to be doing a few little bits more, which I think we've got to go to the right now. Yeah, so we're going... You hear that piano, that means that you're on the right pathway. We got to put the lantern on here, which is now going to open this door, for which we're going to be seeing a little girl. We're going to be seeing a little girl, which is kind of interesting in this whole space of things because we've only seen grown adults. So we're a little bit confused as to why there's a little girl just like... By the way, jump scare there. I keep on forgetting that.
Spooky, actually, we're in the spooky bit.
Kind of got me a little bit, I won't lie. I forgot about that. So you hear like a little girl voice for the very first time. I think it's the first time, isn't it?
Yes, no, this is the first time she kind of reveals herself because it's a bit out of the blue in terms of story, like what's going on. If you read the notes and stuff, there is some hints and stuff to it.
So what's the
also shout out to the DLC in this game?
Oh yeah, absolutely. So this is the DLC, the D series arm. Now the D series arm. Oh, I'm gonna go left first actually. The D series arm is gonna be part of the like the what's it called again? I forget what it's called.
The neurotoxin?
Yeah, the neurotoxin, thank you. That we're going to be crafting to basically... Door, please! Okay, the door closed on us. That was interesting.
Wow.
So the neurotoxin,
Come on, door.
The neurotoxin is going to be used later on for reasons that we can't talk about just yet, but it's going to be to basically aid us towards the final battle. So it's good that we're getting the componentry for it now. And here we go. Let's see if the soft lock is going to happen. I'm a little bit nervous because of the initial way through. Here we go.
Okay, I've got us a way out if it is locked.
Oh my god, we got it. Okay, that's fine. All right, the rest of the run's good and phew. I think from here on out we just make a way out, don't we?
Yep, back to. You need to hit the trailer as a trigger, and then you're back to the house.
Yep, that's
also,
it.
J-Matt coming in with another $20 donation, saying "Go Wheels Go," and guys, that puts us at $700 total.
Amazing.
Which is amazing. Thank you so much, guys.
So did we start at like 540, I think, right?
No, I think we started at 420, right?
I can't even remember. I think we got the trigger, didn't we?
Might have started at 440. It's an audio cue to know whether you got it.
Okay. Right, so now we're going to be making our way downstairs. Did I get a phone call? I should have done it a while ago. I think we just need to literally touch the trailer, and that's what we need to go to do the rest of the bit here.
Yeah, that should trigger the phone call.
Now, the routing around here, I'm a little bit skew-whiff with, so I might need a bit of a gentle reminder if I'm going the right way or not, which I don't think I am. No, I'm not.
Did you? Yeah. Did we hear? No. What are we doing? Did we hear the phone call at the trailer?
Yeah, that was like first thing we did.
Right. Okay, good.
I think I'm going the right way now. Again, like...
Yeah, because you want to pick up. You're going for the policeman.
Okay. Yep.
You're going to the policeman now to get the key.
Yeah, I remember now.
And for the second of the Sardi's, and you've got the guy who jumps out the wall here.
So we're actually going to be pausing here in a second to then change to 30 because it's going to help us to get. Oh, not V-Sync. To get through this guy again a little bit easier. So again, we're going to be holding forwards, making our way through, then switching back to variable.
You can't actually get through there on variable, depending on your frame rate. It's really difficult. You have to just kill him if you're going to do that way. Okay,
so now we've got the next key. We're going to be making our way back through. Oh, that guy's going to try to trail behind us. We don't want to... we don't want him to hit us. Again, like that, we don't take any extra damage. So the key for the snake key is here. And time to skedaddle our way out of there and to get out scot-free. Easy peasy.
This section is another terrifying bit for Madhouse because there's so many enemies that can lunge you with no fault of your own. You can actually just die here.
Well, let's not make that happen.
Yeah, Madhouse is crazy.
Wrong way.
You can cut through the door. Yeah, I was going to say. There you go. Oof. All right, you got rid of him. Nice.
Okay. Oh,
good.
Come on.
Good recovery.
Woo! Okay. Reload.
Because we were a bit. So what would normally happen is you'd run through that door and you'd get there before all those enemies arrived. But because Nico went the other way first, it kind of created a bit of a bottleneck. But you got through good.
Just.
It's all good.
Like I say, from here on out, I'm kind of like slowly running on, like, you know, because I watched the world record run before I obviously run today, just to kind of like help my memory. So here on out, I'm going off like very vivid memory of what I saw, because I haven't actually been able to get as far as this in my practice, and that sounds really bad. Again, the lantern skip has been literal hell, so it has kind of been making things a little bit troublesome in the run. So, now it's time to continue. We're going to be doing yet another lovely puzzle, which is going to not be an issue, because it's like one of the harder ones to do. Any runner sometimes struggles with this one. It's like perfect alignment that you need to get, really. So, here's hoping for an alright amount of time towards this. Here's hoping. Here's hoping.
You got this, Nico.
We'll see how this
goes. Just gonna shout out, the reason you don't drop down after doing the clock puzzle is because we grab the red keycard when we do the out of bounds. So for those who have done this game casually, would normally go back down now to grab the red keycard, but we grabbed it right at the start of the game, a lot earlier, so we don't need to go back down there.
Oh god, here we go.
Oh, man, this...
It sucks.
Oh, it's just so... God, I know how hard this is. Like, on keyboard and mouse, you literally have extremely consistent mouse movements, but I cannot imagine how hard this is on keyboard, because even if you get your mouse movements wrong on keyboard and mouse, like, steering wheel must just be... Oh, I can see you having to make the rotations and going back.
Yay! There we go. Oh my god!
We're in. It was a tight fit, chat, but we made it work.
Ooh-woo. Anyway, oh, okay, space. What do we need to get rid of? We need to get rid of probably Croaky now, isn't it?
Yes, yeah, you can't actually get rid of him. You need to... Okay. We should have banked.
Yikes. What can we get rid of then? Oof.
Get rid of the shoes. Shoes are what we should have got rid of. You usually get rid of shoes going into the room, sorry, and now you pick up that.
That's fine. We can go back to the loot box in a little bit and accordingly put things away. So Woof.
Yeah, I was going to say, my mind blanked then. We technically store stuff going into the Lucas section now coming up,
So, should we make our way back to the loot room before we do anything, or...?
You'll get there. You'll go, because you're heading to Lucas now,
course,
so there's a storage box just before you go through the Lucas
that's
section.
fine. So, like I say, here on out, it's pure, like, you know, visual memory of the last, like, hour or so. There's going to be 2 little guys on the floor here, which you're going to kill. There's another one here. Just for safe measures. Or not. Okay. Oh, not safe measures. So I'm going to kill him for good measure because this guy is not nice to me. Did you see him just go, like...
He dodging. He got those dancing feet on,
yeah, he made an interesting body movement, which is fantastic. Okay, so... We're going to be coming up to another cutscene very shortly, which will be perfect time for Moonroos to tell you a bit more about the charity we're raising for. If you guys are a little bit squeamish for things involving fingernails and stuff like that, then do look away for a moment, okay?
Right, guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to run through why we're raising money here today, because we're raising money for the Able Gamers Foundation. Able Gamers has created the largest impaneled group of people with disabilities in the world. Our player panel program is a collection of hundreds of players with disabilities who advise the gaming industry. Our dedication to increasing representation and understanding of people with disabilities is evident throughout our work. We've empowered thousands of people to connect with the gaming world, and we've created multiple adaptive hardware solutions by working with our engineering team and research partners. So that's what one of the what they do is create these custom controllers that are absolutely incredible. I'd recommend you go and just have a quick Google about some of the controllers they've created, because honestly, my mind was blown when I saw some of them. Nico mentioned one before that used a breath, like you breathe through the things, and feet and all sorts of stuff. There's so much stuff. I saw a controller that works with stomach twitches as well, which was incredible. Like muscles in the stomachs. Like, I mean, whoever's using that is getting ripped. Let's not, which is 2 for 1 on that one. I mean, I could do with that. But
that's still amazing though.
Stuff like that. Yeah, it's crazy.
Rosetta was just like, now I get why they told us to look away. Yeah, I did warn. I did warn. It's not, like, even I'm squeamish at it. Like, so I wasn't paying attention, probably for good measure. But even every time I see that that little section there, I'm always just like, it's fingernails, right? Just I mean, I've seen some horror movies where they do the same thing, and even then, I'm just like, fingernails. I don't know what it is. It's like one of those, like, irrational fears, but still. Anyway, so we're coming up to the end of this cutscene here, so we're going to be making sure to basically, he's going to be trying to, like, debate us in a little bit, and essentially we try not to get debated. Now there are a few little bombs here which we do need to explode. Oh, I didn't get the other one. I can't remember where it is. It's just
on the ceiling. Under the table, sorry. Yeah.
Next one, I think it is.
The ceiling one, yeah.
Ooh, good job. I'm gonna backtrack a little bit so we can get it. Excuse me. Usually, you should be able to get it there.
You can run into the room, run away from it.
I'll go underneath
and shoot. Oh yeah.
I'll go underneath it just to be a boss, okay? The other one was where?
There's one on the table.
Right there.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, I was a bit slow with that.
Don't worry. I should have known. Like I say, it's been a minute. I don't remember what my block is. That's a good start. What's my block? Hold on. I don't know what I used to use for my block. That's gonna be fun because we're probably gonna take some damage in a little bit. What is my block? Did I not assign it? I'm fairly... There we go, okay. Phew. So, what we're going to be doing... It's still fucked. It's still mess up. So, now I'm quite bad of health. I mean, I probably could reset, but I'm not really going to. Seeing as this next section is going to be relatively not as bad for our health anyway, so... Damn, that's all I can say. I mean, plus, like, you know, for when they do it on the PC, they do, like, a very quick 180, then block. On the wheel, again, it's going to be super hard, so it's still a thing. So, we need to now back out. because it's going to say TikTok, TikTok. We're going to now inventory everything now. I think it's literally everything we're going to inventory, isn't it? Yeah, I think it is everything we're going to inventory. I probably haven't done it in the right order, but that's absolutely fine. Wait, is it now that we inventory it, or... No, it's not. Shit. I did the wrong inventory, so... Oopsie daisy. So we need to get back our inventory. Infinite ammo... I think that should be fine for the meantime. We only need the guns for right now.
Yeah, sorry, I'm back. I had to nip to the night door. I just disappear for a second.
Yeah,
then.
no worries, no
sorry,
worries.
Guys.
Let's see. We got. Do we have like another health pack around here? Actually, before we do anything.
You have to go. I think it's only in the next area. The save room that's upstairs here has a health in it.
Okay, good.
There's a bomb here.
Yep, right there. You. I don't know if there's one on the other side. I don't think there is. So we're good to go. We need to do one shot on this guy, and we could probably maneuver past the other guy. But because we did take a little bit of a stumble across that floor guy, we're going to just shoot his head just in case. Again, safe measures, marathon luck, marathon killings.
So in that door there might be a health, but there's potential for some to be in the arena as well.
Yeah. I mean, like I say, our health isn't insanely bad, but it's always good to like make sure that we're completely on top. We need to go get the battery here. I'm actually going to shoot here to see if there's one over here. Yes. Okay, might as well grab it. Okay.
Yep. Oh, it's perfect.
Perfect. Now we're going to be putting the battery into this little bit here, which is going to start a whole sequence of events where there's going to be a big old meeting behind us, and we need to start killing it from the immediate moment that it starts to like come down. So we're going to be aiming up very, very shortly.
Yeah, this bit's pretty intense because without animation cancelling that you can do on the reload, it makes the timing really tight.
Ah, damn it, yeah. There we go. Nice. Alright, now when we were in here, we are now going to be putting away everything. That's where I got confused, so... Oh.
Yeah, so you destroy everything that you can here, but I think you have to put the... you have to put the pistol, one of the pistols back manually. So you can get rid of everything except that pistol.
Okay.
You have to put that in the box. So you didn't need to pick up that pistol, was what it was. But I was a bit late to tell you.
That's okay. We're still making progress. This is more progress than I made in any kind of practice recently, so you know what? I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. We're actually doing a legit run, and we can all be happy because we're raising amazing money for able gamers. Am I right?
I just want to say, this pace is pretty good. This is really fast. I'm going to say I usually aim to kill Jack 3 in about 55 minutes using KBM.
What's the code here?
You're on about an hour. But
what's the code here?
We don't start the timer, so you're actually really, you're not that far off.
Moon, what's the code here?
Of like, I want to say it's 1408, but I haven't done this in a couple of months.
Whoop.
Please be 1408.
It is.
I've run this game too much to forget.
Thank you. Like I say, I couldn't remember that vividly, so I'm a bit of an idiot. Right. I don't remember what we do here. Whoops. Okay, we get the candle, and then we need to make our way all the way through here. I need to move my mic a little bit as well. Nope. Make our way back. Yeah. I remember now. It's just like, to get the candle I was a little bit confused with, so... Obsessed with the number 9? No. Thank you, Corey. It was just trying to press the button multiple times. It's like quite slow for input for some reason. So, number 9, Burger King.
That keyboard actually has that slow key input KBM because it's just on some sort of weird slow timer. So you have to time your inputs.
Okay. Here we go. So we're going to be putting the candle there. Then we're going to be making our way over to here so we can spit out a lovely thing on the next lock. And I remember when I first played this, it took me a while to figure out. Now, I know a few runners like to pop at least 5 balloons for good luck, so we just did. I could do the other way. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and loser. Makes me think of Ace Ventura.
It's a lovely little puzzle.
makes me think of Ace Ventura when it goes like, hello, sir. I don't know why. Right, and now we've got to go making our way back through here. So that little wheel that we just picked up is going to be here to actually stop the rain from falling down, so that we can then make our way through to actually have a light on our candle to light the birthday cake. Can we get some happy birthdays in the chat for memes? Happy birthday memes, please. That'd be lovely.
Are we going to sing along, Nico?
Sure. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you.
Love it.
Yay! Explosions!
Woohoo!
Oh god, I forgot about the tune there. So, okay, so we're not going to head to this door. We're going to be looking at it quickly because behind us is a bomb. So we want to put the bomb into this little bit. Now there is a way to just like, you know, to straight up like ignore the damage, and I think it's literally just hanging a little bit to the left. It's about here, isn't it?
Yep.
That's all you got to do.
Hold block, just to negate more, because it might knock you back.
We'll see what happens.
So you can hold block.
Oh, oh, oh. There we go. There we go. Nice.
Yeah.
I was going to crouch there.
It just guarantees you won't get knocked back.
Yeah.
Because it will knock you to the floor, which costs you like 7
knocked down,
seconds.
but I get up again. Get it up again, I keep it down. Anyway, I know that we got to take some things out here, don't we? So, let's go take out, so was it the Albert, the circular sword, the infinite ammo, the handgun, the crank.
You can take knife. You want to make sure you've got the crank and the D-series arm.
Crank and D-series arm. That's it. Yep. Cool. Let's go.
Yeah, I don't think you need anything else.
So again, inventory I'm still a little bit rusty on, but the matter of fact that I even remembered I had to do it is still pretty good. So it's all good for the meantime. Yes, the new RE film's coming out very soon. Who's actually kind of hyped by the trailer? Now, I would like to know
it
some
looked
opinions.
great to me.
Like the liquors, the way that the liquors have been made, they look amazing. I know they must have put so much work into the design, but you know, that's kind of like one of the staples of RE, and that just looks fantastic. The brain and everything like that, and the teeth against it. Oh my god, it's so good. Go look at Twitter if you have not seen it. Oh, not even YouTube actually. There's quite a few different variations of the trailer as well. I still love the fact that the US trailer picked the most memey song for the trailer.
I did, didn't it?
My retweet was literally just you know, the He-Man. Hey, like.
It was really good.
Like, you couldn't have picked, like, a more perfect meme song to go with the trailer, could you? Seriously. Oh, that was fantastic. But, like, all the other trailers, like, you know, around the world, I think, like, they have some, like, better associated music, but still, I'm still giggling at it anyway. Now, there's going to be this guy here. We're going to need to shoot him twice. Oh, definitely killing him now because, excuse me, thank you. Now, I don't know if this guy... Yeah, we were a bit too slow there, so we've got to kill this guy now. That's fine. All right, this is where things are going to get very fun. I'm going to shout because it's very fun. Doing this on the wheel is disgusting in so many different ways. So this is going to be, you know...
Jack 3.
Yeah, basically, a lot of runners who's going to watch this bit are going to be internally cringing in so many different ways. To do this on the wheel is... No, just no. Yes, and again, $20 more. If you want to donate $20 more to the charity, I will be doing another confetti cannon. We've already done one already. Every $100.
More confetti, guys. Let's go.
Every $100
in the middle of Jack 3.
Every $100. Yeah. Let's do that. If we can get it just on the midst to Jack 3, we can celebrate either before or after, right? Every $100 is a confetti cannon. So if we get $300 raised in this run, we'll do a third confetti cannon. I realize we've got to take the serum. Here we go.
I just remember I was on PB pace here and I forgot to grab D-Series head.
Oh, God.
So it's like ingrained in me.
Oh, no. All right. Can we get some blessings for this bit? This is going to suck. Here we go. I haven't done many practice for this bit. Here we go. Oh, God. All right.
Remember the sequence.
I forgot to reload. I'm an idiot.
Good start. Good start. It's alright. This is how it's supposed to be.
Okay. That's fine. We're going down. Oh, come on. Yep.
Oh, it's back down. Good. We got the arm. We're doing it. This is...
God.
And the last time I did this boss was on Madhouse, and I just
Nice.
thank God
Nice
for
block.
easy.
Jesus.
Good block. Right, wait.
Okay, might as well go down now.
I think so, yeah.
I don't know if there was an eye there. Should be somewhere
There
around.
is an eye under it.
Ow.
You might.
Ooh, too much damage. Okay, I'm just gonna run away now.
You got this, Nico. He's going up. You got a bit of time.
Oh,
There's shelves next to you that might have health.
yeah. Like I say, this sucks infinitely, so... Oh, come on, now just handgun ammo, goddamn. Please health. No! Okay.
The game is really,
As a
really,
troll, as a troll. Come on. Nice.
Alright, we got the explosion. Okay, it's gonna drop.
Oh, please. Please. There we go. Oh, missed it. Ugh.
I don't know how you aim on a mouse.
I can't well.
Steering wheel, man. It's just crazy to me that you're hitting any of these.
Okay, that's another icon. I think there's one more now, isn't there?
I think the tail eye is still up.
Oh god, here we go.
God. Block.
Too late. Okay,
So,
I think it's underneath
You're
him.
still up. No, you're still up.
Oh no!
I was gonna say I might have been one too much.
Yeah, that was bad.
Bless.
That was bad, but still, we'll get in on this one. We'll get in on this
The
one.
retry is really, really nice here. Like,
The
it's
dodge.
literally right at the start of the fight.
Let's get in on this one, shall we, guys? I need to reload immediately going into this. I just realised I should have reloaded before going into this. God damn it. Here we go. Let's go again. Oh, to be fair, again, like the demonstration for the wheel is still a fantastic thing anyway. So I hope you guys are enjoying the fact that this is being done on a steering wheel. And again, we're doing this for charity, for able gamers. Again, if you guys are able to donate towards the cause whilst we are battling Jack Free, and another $20 will incur a confetti cannon to celebrate this this section here. Please donate so graciously.
Yeah, Niche-Athon's been an incredible experience so far with all the different types of runs, and yeah, it's just been incredible. It's been fun to see stock percent and one-handed. I'm looking forward to DS3 next. It's going to be amazing. Give Nico some quiet here. You got this, man.
Okay. I'll go down for a little bit. There's another eye, I think underneath him, isn't it?
Is it the one that's underneath it, like his crotch eye, as I like to call it?
Get my enhance on my back, I'm an idiot.
If you sit behind him, he can't really ever hit you.
Okay, so I think it's on the other side, isn't it? Okay, oh! There it is. Where is it? Somewhere around over here. But I can't see it. Where is it?
It should be under his tail.
Okay.
Like, it's like at the base of his tail. Where imagine where will it be?
He's such an awkward. There he is.
Yeah,
I think that's
a
it.
hard one.
Is that it?
Yeah, that is the one.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's good now. He should do with the animation where he starts to dig.
Yeah, that looks good. All
Yeah.
right, we did it. Yay!
Nailed it.
Or did we?
No, we didn't.
Oh,
We should be
well
digging.
then.
There's one eye left.
Where's the other one then? Whoops. Oopsie daisy. Where's the other one?
It's okay. Where is it? Is it the one? Is it the one on his? No, it's not the one on his tail. Is it the one on his chest? Or is it the one on his back?
I don't know. Paint eye? Okay, I'm gonna get my.
Oh, we got the taint on there. I thought. Niche-Athon.
Where is it?
It must be on his other arm, right?
Hello? Oh, there it is. What the hell? Oh my god.
Oh, it was his chest eye. I call it.
Oh, I can't believe I didn't see that.
We got his taint eye. Yeah, it's a bit.
Where is his eye?
Chat's using
Where
all
is it?
sorts
Where is
of
it? Where is it?
terms.
Where is it?
It's right under the. I think it's at the. It's not quite the chest eye. It's the crotch eye.
Oh, I think it's just around here somewhere.
I think it's a bit
There it
further
is.
back.
Oh, come on.
Oh, there it is. Oh yeah, we
There
keep
we
peeking
go.
out.
Finally, we got it.
There we go. You're dead now. I'm gonna say again, guys, how hard it must be to aim on the steering wheel at this section. That was incredible just to kill the boss. Amazing job, Nico.
I really thought it was hard. Get it? Had to be done at some point. Okay.
Yeah.
So, shoot the eye.
You could say that I put up stiff resistance. Alright, we're just gonna go on this punch
Yeah,
now.
pretty much. I was thinking like, I can't think of anything more. Oh, there we go. We did it. We did it. It's fine.
Doesn't get much harder than this.
Now, we got like one of the new the serums that Zoe gave us, and we're going to inject it right into his lovely eye, because that helps us to not get destroyed by a metamorphosized Jack, because like that's scary. That's super scary. Nobody likes that. Nobody wants to be eaten or destroyed by a big amorphous blob of Jack. I'm okay. I'm seriously okay.
I actually love that character model. I think it's incredible. I think it looks amazing.
I agree with that, actually. I mean, obviously, the very final character model for this run is still one of my favorites as well. So it's like a lot of the characters in this game, like the mutated versions of them are fantastic. They've been really well done in this in RE7, and I understand why this game is like a very popular run as well. Like in between RE2R and this one, like this is still one of the more popular runs to be able to do. Right, now we do have the opportunity to save Mia Zoe. I know normally they do some sort of like bid incentives for this bit, but I'm just going to cure Mia just to save the frames. Bye bye, Zoe.
Yeah, see you, nerd. Thanks for all the help. Joke's on you.
All right, so we got the meat of the game out the way. That's the most important thing, is the meat of the game's out the way, because up till this point, it's kind of like, it's tough. It is super tough. And like I say, you saw how hard it was on the wheel. It's extremely tough. So I like, especially with all the practice and the lantern skip and all sorts of stuff, I'm happy that we've even got to this point. I'm not even going to lie, because it's been relatively stressful to try to relearn it and then like not being able to get this far. So again, from here on out, I'm going to be running on severe visual memory from the last hour, basically. The last hour of today is all that I've seen for this bit. So Moon may be assisting me very, very soon. We'll see what happens. Did you want to hit a little bit with the lore right now of what's going to happen here, Moon?
Do you want me to go over?
Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah. Moon?
Oh, sorry. I'm just having a little bit of issues with the timer. Stop.
Oh.
I'm not sure why. I didn't press anything, but it's running again now. I think we lost a couple of seconds there.
Okay, that's fine.
All right, we're all sorted. We're all sorted.
Also, Crazy Tone Dog, have a good sleep. Great job on your run earlier on, and hopefully we'll see you at For Love of Gaming Marathon again at some point soon.
But lore-wise, so what's happening here is obviously we've saved Mia, which is the canon way to go. Weirdly enough, if you save Zoe, it's actually non-canon, and it's rare for Capcom to do that in a game, to actually put a non-canon alternative in. Because of the way they've always done their games. They very rarely do stuff like that. So it's a really weird one. The game tries to correct the storyline later on by adding in an extra boss fight. But with this bit, what basically happens now is we essentially go to the section that started this all with the ship, which ran aground years ago, which, as we will see, was where Mia was working. And basically Mia works for the oh God, I always forget the name. They're called like they've got a really silly name in my opinion. It's like the Operation or something.
I'm sure somebody in the chat can tell us that, the exact name as well.
but it's like a shadow organization that is basically working on bioweapons. And they basically
there we go.
The Connections. There we go. Sorry. So it's for some reason it's a really silly name to me, but the Connections, and that's who Mia works for. She's a scientist for them, and we get to discover a lot more about Mia's past here. And we actually play as Mia through this section. We go through some flashbacks and stuff. There's actually a lot of the story gets revealed here, and a lot of this kind of matters for RE8 as well. Like a lot of the stuff we learn here kind of plays prevalence in RE8.
Up this way. So again, like I'm running on just like memory here, like very short-term memory. So let's hope that I can do this as well as I possibly can. But I vaguely remember the run, vaguely. I mean, let's say it's like I've only picked this up within like less than a week, so being able to even get this far on less than a week of like practice, and it's still pretty good. I won't lie. Jack out of bounds, first try, that was fantastic. So again, not bad going, and we're like about like what 1 hour. Like under 1 hour 20 right now. That is not bad at all.
Yeah, no, we're at an hour and 15.
Yeah, so I think my PB is like 158. So if I actually get under 158, even with the timer stop, then this could technically be a PB, maybe, if it's valid. We'll find out. Anyway.
No, definitely. I mean, on KBM, you've probably got about 20 minutes left at this point.
Perfect.
So it's probably, obviously, a bit more given steering wheel, but yeah, no, you're on track.
Let's see
for a
if
good
we
one,
manage to get a PB then. You never know.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. Let's see if we get
Easy
it.
PB.
Yeah, that'd be cool if I can get it on a marathon, especially after not doing this for a while. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to go to the chat. It triggers a cutscene, and then we're gonna go wait over here. Okay. It's valid if the IGT shows under 158. That's true as well. That's true as well. We'll see what the end screen IGT says, because that usually is more exact. I haven't actually got my live split up, so I kind of wish I did.
It's pretty spot on. It usually drifts by like a little bit compared to the live split timer, but it should be pretty close. It's usually within, like, for me, it's usually within 30 seconds.
I mean, we'll do a retime of this anyway, so it'd be good to actually get an understanding of the IGT and stuff for that. So we'll see what happens if we do submit it. So, like I say, if we get the PB though. Okay, so we are going to be doing another reset skip here, and that's to basically help us to, like I say, we wait for the top a little bit. There we go. So we're going to retry. It basically says, like, you know, the whole falling animation, so we can just progress onwards without having to lose any other time to falling.
Do you do both ship skips? No, you turn.
Oh god, I can't
just out of interest. Nope, turn. Go follow the corridor at this bit.
This way here, yeah?
No, you're going right. You're going right. No,
okay.
Follow the corridor.
Confused me there for a second.
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
I think it's the timing.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Like I say, as soon as I see it visually, then I know, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, no. Sorry, I'll try. It's the delay that's throwing me there.
Okay, so we get like a little flashback to, well, not really a flashback, but more of like a ingrained memory presentation of
yeah, so Mia is infected with mold, basically, but even though she's been cured, there's still remnants of that, and she can, like, Evie still has some sort of influence, even if she doesn't have control anymore.
It's like a subconscious voice, really, isn't it?
Yeah, the way the Eevee works is actually incredible. Like the way the whole virus is done in this one and in RE8, like with the Mutamycete, is really awesome. It's a very new twist on the traditional virus branding. I know people were a bit miffed there wasn't zombies anymore, but this to me is an upstep in the series, and it honestly was the best reboot I've seen of a Resident Evil games coming off the back of 5 and 6.
Sure thing. So I'm struggling to remember a little bit of popping, but no.
Yeah, you grabbed the fuse here.
I went off the desktop there for a second, so I unfortunately took a little bit of damage. That's fine.
That can happen there.
Yeah, because I'm playing on a windowed mode right now, so that knocked off my my mouse on the game for a second there, which was fun. I think we got to go up to the 3rd floor now, right?
Yep, you got to go trigger the. You got to go run through to trigger. Eevee.
And the little video cutscene as well, isn't it?
Yep.
So, like I say, my 1 hour memory serves me well. Okay. Videotape, in it goes.
Yep.
Time to watch a thing. We can...
Now we're going for the flashback now. Can I just take a couple of moments to talk about the marathon?
Absolutely,
That's
please
okay,
do.
Nico?
Absolutely.
So today's we are
We can
obviously
retry here, by the way, yeah?
Yeah. No.
Okay. Phew.
No, sorry. It's you're thinking of the cutscene with the ship sinking.
Yes, okay.
You can skip that. You don't really do any tries on the ship. There's one, but we've already done it. So we're here with the FTLGMarathon Niche-Athon, guys, and this is going on for the next day or two. And who said playing games normally was enough? It's not. For this mini event, we wanted to extend our requirements into a very niche part of the speedrunning community. Socks on hands, blindfolded, steering wheels, we've got it all. No run is boring, no run is your boring old generic run. We've spiced it up to the next level. Want to see all the action? Check out the schedule by typing !schedule in chat. It's packed, and we assure you there's some absolute bangers to come, including the next run, which is Dark Souls 3. Yes, you are. Follow this round, which is Dark Souls 3 one-handed.
So it seems like the audio window input capture sometimes makes Moon a little bit robotic, so we do apologize for that, just as an FYI. There's nothing I can physically do on my end. It's just one of the new audio plugins that isn't completely fixed in the sense of, like, you know, absolutely perfect. So we do the best we can.
Yeah, sorry, I'll apologize for that, guys.
Oh, did I not? I swear I unlocked it. Oh, I unlocked it, but I didn't press enter on it, basically. Oop. So we have to incur this cutscene now. Basically, I messed up a possible time save there, purely because I forgot to actually open the door after unlocking it. You know, like how normal people open up doors and stuff like that. Apparently, I forget. Right. I think we don't go in here. Yeah, I think that's the right one, isn't it? God.
Yeah, because we're coming for the thing now.
So I think what we do...
you're going down to the basement now.
I think what we can do is we can go through here, and we can loot some stuff away. We need to go get the infinite ammo. That...
Yeah, but you want the sword, infinite ammo, and Albert, and walking shoes,
okay.
I guess, is the minimum.
Yep. Cool. My brain trying to get all of this going, and the door closed.
Ah, it's okay. It's hard to turn.
Good meme. Oh yeah.
Because I usually grab all that stuff before I start this entire section.
Yeah. I need to change to the Albert in a second, so let me do some quick inventory management again. So we want to get this one over here, circular saw, and move this one here. Okay, so that'll be fine for now. I think that's okay. Yeah, we're on the enhanced ammo, so this is all fine. There's going to be a little lovely guy coming around here, shoot him in head, or just a chest, just below the jugular, basically. And then I think we're good to go. I think we'll continue going forwards again.
Yeah.
Something from memory right now, from like visual memory. So they haven't actually got to this bit in practice. So here's hoping my visual memory will serve me well. Now I think there is a strategy that you can use towards laying a bomb. Unfortunately, I can never get it. On the wheel, I can never get it, so I just don't attempt it.
So yeah, it's very alignment based, and I imagine like we can use WASD and mouse to get the positioning. So you need to grab the acid from in here. Yeah, there you go. You got it.
Oh,
I've never seen this call before.
It's because I was too slow. More than likely, I was too slow, so it incurred a phone call. I reckon if you got to the door before the phone call, then it would just skip that whole thing entirely.
Yeah, it skipped it, yeah.
So again,
I was surprised. I thought it was the bomb door phone call going off. I was like, what is happening right now?
It's very possible. Very, very possible. But either way, we got the necessary things to open up this door, which is going to be the corrosive. And we're going to be seeing a lot more mold around here. Well, like not in that. Well, we're going to be seeing mold, but usually there's a mold in front of us there, which you'll be seeing very, very soon because it's kind of like a very interesting plot line and like a point to the story, which even like I'm kind of just like, what? the best way I can say it, because like again, like again, the story fascinates me for 07. The story really does fascinate me. Now again, because we didn't lay the explosive, normally what we could do is we could use an explosive to basically push ourselves through the door, and the doors will just open. So if you don't get the correct placement, then you'll explode. You'll actually take more damage than you should, and then the doors will still remain shut. So it's like a sort of like a frame perfect placement to frame perfect, you know, letting off. I'm just not going to attempt it. Please reload. That was very lucky.
Oh, that was a good shot.
That was very,
yeah,
very
lucky.
lucky. It's here, isn't it? Or is this not the one?
No, carry on. You don't need to do that.
Cool. Because I remember I messed up in that one time as well, and I wasted a corrosive because we need those 3 corrosives for different areas. Oh yeah, this guy. Reload. Oh.
2 more here.
He just ducked down straight away. Like, excuse me? Ow.
This is another part where the bombs come in handy, because you can just instantly blow up these guys, which is nice to sneak through. You can actually get through there without doing anything if you're lucky, but it's a bit RNG. But you can just sneak through without having to.
So I remember seeing the world record run, because they used the bomb there. The 2 guys still technically come through because they're not completely damaged. That makes
you
sense.
just knock them down to make their bodies not have clipping while they're on the floor, and you can just run through.
Okay, so we need to go to floor 3 right now. This little bit escapes my memory a little bit, so I'm going to try my best from visual memory alone.
So we have to fix the lift again now, so we need to go get the 2 lift parts. It doesn't really matter which way we do it, but there is a faster way.
I remember we
need to run up. We need to run up now, to trigger the next part, because we're going to hit that ship cutscene.
Is it to the right, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, you got to run around left.
Okay. Like I say, both me and Rune haven't like run this in a while, so it's good to like, you know, to visually remind each other like of where we need to go and stuff for that. So yep, it's around this way.
You follow it all around now, and then go through the stairwell. Cool.
All right.
So yeah, I've not run this game for over 6-7 months now.
Go through this door here.
So I think we're both a little rusty. Yeah,
but it's nice to actually like revise this kind of knowledge as well. Like, and it's good to challenge ourselves.
I want to go run it again now.
Yeah. It's good to revise, like, you know, like runs that we have run prior as well, because it's good. It's like I say, it's a constant test of knowledge, and sometimes it's good fun to do. All right, so we got.
I think I remember. I think I was pushing for sub 128.
Yes, you were. I remember like you were proper grinding that as well. So again, I respect the grind, but obviously you got to be careful for the old mental health up there as well, that you don't push yourself too much, because that's when it can.
Yeah, burnout was real with this.
I'm not surprised. Like any game that you grind, any game that you literally grind, the burnout is absolutely real sometimes. If you're still trying to like gain that, like, you know, even at that 1 second PB, like even for Alien Isolation, that's such a grind. Okay, so matey over here, he's infected as well. He's infected with the same thing that that Mia has, which he's kind of seen Evie at the same time as well. Except it's kind of getting a little bit worse for him, where it's going to take over him completely.
So Evie's mentality is kind of what drives the whole plot here. Like, you can learn a lot about the way Evie is. Like, Evie very much wants a family, which is what this whole kind of plot towards the end is about. Is about like why everything's happening is because Evie wants to build a family. It kind of explains that a lot more later. We're going to see some more cutscenes in a bit. They're unskippable. They explain a bit of the story and what's going on. But basically, Evie doesn't really care about anybody she hasn't picked for a family. Hence why our doctor friend gets murked there.
That's a good way to make a family. Infect them.
Infect and control. That's how I live my life.
Was it something infect, contain, control, or something like that? I can't remember what the terminology is, but still, the meme's there somewhere. And I was constantly walking into his like limp dead body there, so that was always a good time. Excuse me. I should do like the most humanely thing, which is to maneuver around him. That usually works out. Now, here's going to be a point where it's like one of the only real skippable movies that you can do in this whole cutscene.
Yeah, and I'm not sure why they put this in like this, but they rendered this bit out of game. Like every other cutscene is rendered in game apart from this one.
Yeah. Makes no sense.
Which is what makes it skippable. It's super weird they did that. It's just an odd choice that they put one ring
It's probably
randomly.
because it's too like resourceve for consoles way back when, maybe. So they just kind of like did it as a neutral
I think
thing.
so, yeah.
It's usually the case.
It might have been.
Yeah, usually the case.
Because it's still done with the in-game, but it's just not rendered on the fly like this cutscene is. So yeah, I think you're probably on true because there's a lot going on.
Yeah.
The ship blows up. It shows you how the ship came to be beached in the bio and stuff, and
am I going the right way?
you're going through the door. Yeah.
You. Okay. Like I say.
No, you gotta go through the door past her.
Okay, back we go.
You gotta go. Sorry, I thought you were looking at the door, but then you weren't.
I was for a second, and then I maneuvered the wrong way, just at the end. Now I remember. Because
you go through the lift. Yeah. Just opening that door for later, chat.
Yeah, exactly. You know, you said, hidden strats, okay? Hidden strats that the normal speedrunner doesn't tell you, of course.
Steering wheel strats, guys. You know,
yeah.
Don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
Yeah. He says, eyes going side to side. Now
I got you, Nico. Don't worry.
Thank you. Now I remember. So basically, it's a bit more of like a sort of like a weaponless maneuver around here because again, we have been like obstructed by Evie. She's kind of like taken us aside. So of course, all of our weapons are just mysteriously gone, aren't they? Of course.
Yeah, we've jumped back in time now. Basically, no, we're in the present. So just come from back in time. So it's a little jarring, the story of this bit. I think they tried to fit a lot of plot in. You gotta go in there. Yeah, I thought. Oof.
I remember that bit.
There we go. Good.
Of all the things I remember, it's to pick up that thing. I don't know why, but I remember because we need to go drop down here. I remember visually the drop.
Up. So we drop down and then we climb up in this next section. And then we go down again because we got to pick up the acid, then get the fuse, and then go down and get the go up and get the other power cable thing.
This whole ship's like a fairground ride, isn't it?
Nice, yeah, so this bit is all like a giant figure of 8 twice. Okay. So go for door here.
Yep.
So you can do something called God Door here, but I imagine it's impossible on a steering wheel.
More than likely, yeah. So I think
because
go
back. You need to go for the power door.
Yep.
So go down 1 level.
Okie dokie. Cool. So again, this is hard to remember. This is hard to remember, but again, we're doing all right so far.
Casually, this is insane on the ship. You spend so much time. Grab the fuse.
Yep. So we normally would do a bomb here, but we're not going to. That was a really good knife hit.
Did he die?
No, he didn't, but it was very, very close.
Oh. I thought he died off a knife poke. I was like, what?
That would be funny.
I was like, what?
Like, I think we should... I was going to say, I don't think we're supposed to have any guns or anything like that, but I know that, like, I've seen some bits with bombs, which they do have.
Yeah, there is a bomb. You use the knife usually to crack a box on the first floor you go to that has a bomb in it, and you can blow that guy up. It's very minimal. I usually just guard him or run past.
Yeah, we go through here now, yep.
Yep. No, you're going all the way to the power fuse, and you got to run past the chonker molded.
Excuse me. There we go.
Oh, that was annoying. Sometimes if you get the animation to trigger just right there, you actually become invulnerable and he can't hit you.
And guess what I didn't do? Guess what I didn't do? Okay.
What did you not do?
Not get that little animation. Anyway, so I remember that we have to do... we have to get the little cables from here. Okay, here we go. And I think I remember seeing like a little skip that you could do here, which involves actually bringing up the inventory screen whilst you're actually getting the cable. I might be completely wrong, but I remember seeing the world record runner actually load up their inventory during like getting that cable for reasons, maybe. For reasons. Again, I'm just going by what I've remember visually seeing on the world record run by Rossi, I think is the name. So... Okay, we don't know. I thought there was a door there for a second. Right, I'm trying to remember what we do next. We don't... Do we go up ladder? No. Oh god, I think we do go down the ladder, don't we?
Did you get the power cable?
Yes, we did. Yes.
Go down back to the lift. You want to get into the lift?
Cool. I wonder if, like, still with like all my hesitations, if I actually get the Do we go down?
Drop down, drop
Yep,
down.
yep.
Yeah, down. And then input into the panel.
Okay,
with
cool.
all
Yeah,
your items.
there we go. Power cable. There we go. It's a little bit too far away. And I think it's... Which floor?
Basement, basement.
Okay. Okay. Whoa. Oh my god. Oh, this is stressful. This is honestly stressful.
And guys, it is a £20 dono for another confetti cannon. We want to see more gold around those feet. We want those beautiful feet to be highlighted.
Oh, beautiful feet. Oh, the compliment.
Oh, yeah. Oh, be careful when you come around my house, Nico.
Oh my goodness
Don't take your shoes off. There may be some issues.
Well, at least I know my
Oof.
At least I know the incentives of coming around to your place. So amazing, amazing. Okay, now I think you could technically do the 30 FPS bit here to get through.
You can, yeah. It can make it a little easier. I mean, the thing how it works with the timer, guys, is with our timer for live split, it doesn't count menu time. Oh my god, I thought that was about to kill you.
Oh, okay.
Should be good now. Yeah, you're fine. You heal in the next cutscene.
Yeah,
because you changed.
Oh, thank goodness. I was legit. My heart rate was beating there for a second.
I honestly thought you were dead then.
Yeah, same. So this is what I was mentioning earlier, that the mold actually more formulates here, and this is where we actually find Ethan. So Evie's trying to, like, you know, contain all the people, like, get in one area, and Ethan is, like, located here within the mold, not completely covered, so he still has an ability to get out, but he's still quite, like, you know, within the mental span that Evie's kind of, like, enforcing on him through the mold. So now we're getting an interesting cutscene, which I think we can skip here, actually, can't we?
Yes. You no, you can't skip this one. Sorry, no.
Too late.
I think you just go back to the start of the cutscene. Sorry, you can do a retry as you go into that cutscene, and it saves you a few seconds. Is what I thought. But you just restarted the cutscene basically.
Yeah, I swear I saw that they were able to skip this cutscene. Rossi was possibly skipping this cutscene.
No, so what you do, as you go into it, when Mia starts talking to Ethan, you can skip a few lines of dialogue by hitting retry, because it jumps you into the cutscene.
Okay.
Sorry, that's what I thought you were asking about.
Okay, there we go. At least, like, we're actually now, like, explaining a little bit more to you guys as well, so you can understand a bit more behind the actual mechanics of the game as well, so I guess it works out for everybody. Hugh wipes head furiously. But this little cutscene here is basically, we find out that, like, Jack is actually not a bad person. Like, all the other times that we've known Jack, he's, like, you know, being quite maniacal, trying to force feed us disgusting food, trying to kill us, basically. So he's actually not a bad person. He's been under Evie's control all this time as, like, basically an extent of the family that she's trying to create, isn't she? So, you've seen Zoe around here as well. Like, again, like, I think, like, after we don't infect her, we don't give her the serum, she becomes a bit more infected, doesn't she?
Yes, so basically she's kept distance from the family in this entire time, which means she's much less influenced by Evie, because she removed herself from Evie's presence a lot, but she is still infected to some extent. Also, just as an interesting little thing, the lantern on the table is actually a representation of Marge. But Marge has actually been killed. You actually kill Marge. She doesn't actually she's not fully here, but like the other two are, because Jack actually doesn't die properly, so he's still in the mold. But you actually do kill Marge, at least to some extent. So the only representation of her is the lamp.
I did not know
so the whole family is actually there.
That's actually really cool. I did not know that. Cool. Well, thank you for the knowledge there. That was actually very inquisitive, and I've learned a lot today. So nice. It's cool. Like I say, I'm still learning stuff about this run. Even though I used to run it a bit, I'm still learning a bit more about the law. So thank you, Moon, for preaching there, buddy. This little bit always scares me. This little bit, like, I don't know why, but this bit here gives me the mental creeps. Does anybody else get that? Or is it
it's
just
like
me?
Claustrophobia, isn't it? Like,
well, it's that mixed with Evie's voice lines. I don't know what it is, but it's just a very sort of like, I mean, one, you're feeling entrapped. Two, there's the enforcement of, like, you know, the family, which is very uncomfortable, and just, oh, it's just so evil. It's just so evil. And I love the fact that, like, as soon as the door is closed, you see Evie becoming, like, infected again from the mold. It's so clever, the transience of, like, you know, from how well to unwell they are, basically, is the best way I can say it in a realistic sense. But now we can see that, like, you know, probably not the best time to hang around, so we should probably get the F out of Dodge. So that's what we're going to do. So now we're going to be going to a whole new section, which is basically outside of the ship, and it's kind of going down into some underground mines, which I'm trying to remember the rest of the lore for this bit, but I think Moon could probably take over for a little bit of lore here, maybe.
Yeah, so basically we're back in control of Ethan now. So Mia's sacrificed herself, so Ethan will be let go, because Ethan is like a bonus to Evie, I guess, rather than the main objective. She's much more interested in having Mia as the mum, because you've got to remember that Evie was grown in a lab, and she's always seen Mia, so she's actually been imprinted, like you would see with a baby bird. So what they did to make Evie more controllable, the connection imprinted the view that Mia was her mother. So Evie's mind, Mia is actually that's my mother. That's my mum. And basically, by agreeing to play that role, she exchanged her sort of like life for Ethan's. So Ethan could go free, and Evie is more than willing to make that trade. Hence, why she lets Ethan go free here.
I think
but Ethan's screw that.
Do we need to pick up anything else right now? I think we do.
Yeah, you want to grab all the stuff out of the.
Where's the? There it is.
Normally, you wouldn't do it here. You'd do it later on, but for safety, Nico, I would just grab your guns and your infinite ammo and circular saw.
We don't need the G17, do we?
You don't. You can take it though.
I mean,
there's some strats. No, you don't need it. You don't crouch anywhere.
Okay, cool. Let's go then. I think
as soon as you got the infinite ammo, the Albert, you should be good. And plus, this will allow you to equip your cryo rounds into the.
Yeah.
You can grab it down in the lab section while you're making the neurotoxin, but that's a very key KBM time save, I'm gonna say. These guys can actually do something weird here, where they can kind of stop the night and get into the lift by hitting you across the threshold. That was cheeky.
That was pretty cheeky. Oh my god! I don't think I've even done that in my. I don't know if I did that in my PV or not. So that was really cheeky, actually.
Yeah, that's how you would try to do it at KBM, but it's you know, if they basically, the risk there is when you're waiting to go into the lift because the lift locks you for a second, if they attack you as you cross the threshold, it actually unlocks the threshold for the molded, and you have to kill every single one of them before it'll let you proceed.
Nice.
There's a bomb here that you can blow up, and yeah, perfect. So you aim to blow up the bomb and the molded there with that one shot. That's basically what you aim to do there. You sneak through these guys. Perfect.
All right, here we go. Now, I think we've got to go down a little bit further again because we need to go down to... Oh, no. Wait. Yeah, this one. We could pick up some bombs there, but we're not going to. What I was trying to look for was for some train tracks, which are just here. Now, I have seen a funny glitch recently. I can't remember who it was from. I know that Niddle showed it to me the other day, but basically, this cart here is supposed to actually damage these, like this little wooden bit here. But it just went straight through. It didn't make any damage, so technically it was in a soft lock because it was still there, if you know what I mean.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I've never seen that. Is that some of it?
I think if you ask Niddle, he might be able to present it. Oh, yeah. That bomb, I forgot about that. I think it was Niddle. I think it was, but yeah. It was, like, honestly hilarious because I don't think any of us had seen that before where it just bypasses straight through. Now, I think there is some inventory management and stuff that we can do here as well, isn't there?
So you've already kind of picked up the stuff you would go grab here. So what you can do, there's a time save because there's a little bit of time where you're waiting here for the neurotoxin to be made. So what you would do on KBM, but the thing is, you have to be quick. Like, it saves you a few seconds, but you have to be perfect. Where you go in now, grab the saw, infinite ammo, and the Albert, but you've already grabbed it. This is basically a safe route, but it means you have to do that entire top section with just one grenade.
Now we backtrack, don't we?
Nope, you carry on forward.
Okay. I wasn't sure if it was because, like, obviously, if there was, like, you know, the loot room in this one, or if, like, we had to go through, so that's where my brain got a little bit confused. Okay.
Yeah, you can grab a heal in here if you're not too sure. But
I think I'll be okay.
Yeah, mine's is pretty safe. You can just go blast your way through
I say that now.
You know, it's the safest mode.
I say that
there is
now.
heals in the shaft.
Oh, yeah, true. I say that now, and then I die later, so it's always the confidence of a speedrunner, isn't it?
We've all died climbing a big shaft.
That sounds lewd. Anyway,
What? Oh.
I like the second realization for you there, Moon. Right, we're going to do another retry here because we hit another point for where we can just advance quicker. Now we can make our way up. Now, there is going to be another point here where we can obviously do another 30 FPS bits. So I'm going to try to be careful. I think we can use the fire ones here, can't we? Or shall I switch to ice?
Fire. I use the neurotoxin, but to be honest, on easy, I think it... Oh yeah, I think the neurotoxin one might be a little better because it has knockback.
Okay.
It might also do more damage, but you need to usually shoot that guy.
Okay.
Because if you pop him in the head, it knocks him back.
Okay.
If you can squeeze through, yeah, you're through now. That's fine.
Thank you.
J-Matt here said his daughter has just had her mind blown by the eyes on the steering wheel.
Oh, that's adorable.
So cute. Guys, just to check it out there is $20 and we can pop a confetti cannon. Let's go. Let's get that last $20. We want to see some confetti.
Absolutely,
flying
guys.
everywhere.
$20 more, and there will be a groovy for another cannon. And then, I mean, you guys have raised over $200, which would be absolutely amazing as well. That doesn't seem good, so let's see what happens here.
I think you should be good. You got the cannon off. Oh, I can hear him, actually. I think you're good. I think you're good? Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, we're good.
There's a certain point where they can't reach you, so you're kind of just safe. But when they're making noises like that,
yeah,
it's a little... Ooh.
This way.
Turn. No, turn around. There's a gap in the wall.
Yeah.
Gap in the wall. Nope, you're missing it. Pass the spool. Pass the spool.
Pass the spool. Pass the spool. Pass it.
To the right of the spool. Yeah, there you go.
Pass the spaghetti bolognese. Anyway, that was terrible. I'm so sorry.
It's so funny because we're like on a delay, so I'm giving him like directions from like 3 seconds ago.
It took me once to realize. Oh yeah, that's the thing that you're talking about. Oh.
Yeah, the spot. I don't know why I called it a spot. I don't know what to call it. I was just like.
Did somebody say confetti?
I think somebody did, J. Matthew. Thank you for another $20 donation. Did you say confetti? Let's go.
Okay, so I'm going to try and find the best time to do it, which is after this door shuts on us, which is now. Okay, here we go. There we go.
Boom. It looks gorgeous. I love it when it like twinkles down afterwards.
It's just the golden flare to it as well, isn't it? That's why I love gold confetti, because it looks so beautiful as it topples down. And now my floor is
I love
covered.
the fact you can see the reflection in the eyes.
Yeah.
You can see the gold reflections in the eyes.
Thank you, J Magic, for the $20 donation. That is $200 that we have raised in this run. Thank you so much, buddy. Thank you.
Yeah, $720 in total, guys. This has been an amazing segment, amazing start to this marathon.
Absolutely.
It's nearly $1,000 raised already.
Yeah, we need that.
We've only been live for like 6 runs, I think. We're only in the start of the run.
Yeah.
First half of the marathon.
This is amazing, guys. Congratulations to FTLG, and thank you to everybody so far for all of your generosity, all of your kindness, and let's see how much we can raise for this marathon, right? Gonna be fun hearing that later. Yep. Yep. Oh boy. I wish you knew.
Do you not pick it up by hand?
No. Imagine picking it up by hand. That would be just some kind of like infatual hell or something like that. Okay, so now I need to get ready for the blocks, is all I can say.
Now, I do feel like, in this game, I do feel like they screwed the pooch a little bit on this final segment, because I think they set it up to be a VR spectacle for the final boss.
Nice!
Oh, you got the one cycle? Nice. I thought with the knockback and getting stuck, I thought you'd miss the one cycle. That was a good recovery, chat.
I think that's actually like the first time I got a one cycle, so that was pretty good.
Yeah, that was really close as well. Like I didn't expect you to get it, but well done.
This probably will be B actually, because what was my PB again?
So.
They say 158, yeah?
Yeah, you've got 10 minutes to just do this final bit.
All right, then this is going to probably be PB. Cool. I'm going to submit it. Cool.
Let's go.
Yeah, Nico, check the PB, buddy. Check it. Like, if it comes to it, then hell yeah. What a PB comeback if that will be the case. Am I right? Okay, now we need to get the chainsaw up, don't we? Hopefully I've got the chainsaw. I do. Here we go.
And this is a bit of that. If you've done this casually and you don't realise you can just stun locker here, when you see a speedrunner, you're just like, ah,
Yeah, just like, well, that's neat.
yeah. It's so annoying. Like, you come in, well, sometimes I complete a game, then I watch a speedrun, and I'm just like...
Oh my god, always. Like, but actually, one game that, like, you know, you playing the game to watching a speedrun, that doesn't actually correlate. It's actually Death's Door. Because you basically have to play it as legitimately as possible, pretty much. Like, the glitchless is basically just the full game, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, so it's same with Outlast.
Yeah, true.
And I've started running Tormented Souls recently,
Oh,
and
yeah,
that's very much one really good fun. I've been really enjoying it. It's got just a little bit of RNG, which makes it interesting with enemies and stuff, but like otherwise, it's all down to you, which is nice.
I still love the fact that I can get the bush skip on the wheel.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's really
here we
good.
go.
I haven't tried that.
It can be pretty tough, actually. Now, if I remember rightly, we have to start aiming downwards.
Yep.
There we go. Instant. All right. Here comes time very, very shortly then. And I think it's
It
just
is.
immediately when it goes to black, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready on the pause button. So when it hits black, and then we'll see what the in-game time is, because there's probably going to be a little bit of difference, but hopefully...
Now, the timer on the screen is a little bit delayed because there was a bit of a... Well, not delayed, it's a little bit early.
There was a pause.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a weird pause that happened when I think I refreshed
Okay.
the controller and the page we're using as host, and I think it paused it.
There we go. There we go, GG.
And yeah, so the timer doesn't end in game just yet. We have to wait for all this animation to pause and fade out.
And that...
Yeah, that's the game.
That, hopefully, if you get approved, is PB. That's PB. That's straight PB. I can't believe
no
it.
idea
Like,
how you died.
even with a lot of like deterioration and like, you know, run forgetting and stuff like that, I still came back heavy with a PB. So that's amazing. 156.56 to beat. Okay.
Right, and I'm gonna pause our timer here, which is a 151.58. It said.
Okay.
Let's see what the in-game time is. I'll be interested.
Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. We're all like...
We're all waiting.
Yeah,
bated
we're all
breath.
waiting. 152.23.
152.23. Well done, man. That's so it was paused for about 30 seconds. That was really good. And to celebrate, we had another £10 donation from Falling Link. Thank you so much for the $10. J Match, I have to give you a shout, man. You donated like $60 for in this like past run, which is amazing. Thank you. But Falling Link, thank you for the $10.
Thank you so much, buddy. And what a way to come back after not playing this game for literally a year with, hopefully, like I say, if run's all approved and stuff like that with a straight PB. That is honestly fantastic. That's awesome. That's awesome. So thank you all for being a part of this run. Thank you all so much for your kind donations. I'm Nikoheart. You can find me on twitch.tv/Nikoheart. I stream like, you know, probably 4 to 5 days a week. I do full-time streams anywhere from 7 to like 12 hours, or depending on how long I feel like, really. I stream anything from like gaming, steering wheel speed runs to steering wheel playthroughs of games. Constantly finding out new memes to do within the channel. I've currently devised my own create your jump scare alerts on my stream, which is actually quite a cool thing. Yeah, and aside from that, I hope you guys keep on supporting the marathon. I hope you guys keep on supporting Able Gamers as well. But again, we are like so close away from $1,000, like only 270 away. Within the next few runs, I reckon we could easily match that. So I'd love to see you guys like putting some money towards a charity. Thank you guys so much for having me. As always, it's a pleasure to be part of For the Love of Gaming Marathon. And again, I hope that everyone else enjoys. And good luck to the next runner, which is going to be
Dan-san. I think he's doing Dark Souls 3 one-handed. I'm gonna. So yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. Nico, thank you so much for the run, man. It's been an amazing to be a host for you. I'm so happy you submitted this run because obviously it's one I love this game. It's one of my favorite games of all time, and it's been really awesome to co-commentate with you as well.
It's a
You're
pleasure to
an
have you,
amazing
man. Dude,
speedrunner and
it's
streamer,
been a
man.
pleasure to do things with you again, man. I always appreciate like how much effort you put into the Resident Evil, your speed runs, just in general, like your speed runs in general, and you and your content. Always a pleasure to work with you, man. And thank you so much for hosting and commentating for the parts of the run. You're a legend.
No, that was fantastic. Thanks, dude. That was really, really cute. So we're gonna pause for a couple of minutes while we switch over to the next run, guys. Which will be, as I said, downtime with Dark Souls 3, any percent glitchless, one-handed. So it's gonna be a fun run. We're gonna see a lot of hard bosses done in an even harder fashion. So I will see you guys in a couple of minutes.